after Mr. Robinson was arrested, your team had a conversation about whether or not it would file a notice of intent to seek the death penalty.
It was rather informal. I don't know that we all got together and said, what are we going to do? I would talk to different members of my team. But I had pretty much made up my decision. And so they knew where I was going.
Did you make up your decision before there was an arrest?
I thought that based on if we had the evidence that, yeah, we would be seeking the death penalty.
So when Governor Cox announced at a press conference that the state was going to seek the death penalty, had you already told Governor Cox that that was your decision?
I believe his statements, the only thing that I can remember of his statements is he said, by the way, or something to that effect, Utah has the death penalty. And so that's the one statement that I'm aware of. I mean, it wasn't exactly a demand for the death penalty, so, I mean, the death penalty, ultimately, I made my final decision by the time we filed charges, if that's.
Okay, but the question I asked you was, had you discussed with the governor your intentions?
At some point, I did. I told the governor that I intended to seek the death penalty.
And was that before Mr. Robinson was arrested?
I don't recall if it was before or after.
Okay, I'm going to represent to you, and we can file an exhibit on this in a bit, that on September 11th, the governor said at that second press conference, we are working with our attorneys, getting affidavits so we can pursue the death penalty in this case, and that will happen. And you were standing next to him when he said that, right?
I probably was.
Okay. Had you already told him that you've discussed this with your team and this is our decision?
I may have. I remember telling him that I would be seeking the death penalty.
And you knew before you filed the notice that the governor thought it was an appropriate case?
Yeah,
And the president thought it was an appropriate case?
yeah.
Did Mr. Patel express his views?
Not that I recall. I mean, he was doing the bidding of the president, so. But I did find it a little interesting, Governor Cox, because he plays no part in the decision. So,
Did you tell Governor Cox after he made those public statements, this is not your decision, this is my decision?
no,